Hey, what up, guys? Chris here for the Glasshammer Gaming Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and welcome to another deck profile slash tournament report. So, what did I play this weekend? I played Sunavalon, which was a bit weird. Why did I play this deck? I saw some cool combos. A new card came out. Why not? Why not? So how did I do? Well, the tournament in question, I went 1 win, 3 losses, and at the previous tournament, I went 2 playing this deck with a slightly different deck list. I went 3-1, so kind of backfired. My matchups were round 1, I played Thunder, I lost. It's quite a hard matchup in the first place, to be honest. All they have to do is establish the barrier statue game 1, and I can't play because there's nothing in the main deck that beats over it. I just can't play. And then it doesn't help when they're playing Book of Moon and stuff now, so I only, at game 1 I got, I did a Book of Moon, got dodged. Well, they Book of Moon dodged Imperm and went full combo, kind of annoying. Round 2 I got a draw. Sorry, I did a bit better than what I was saying. Round 2 I got a draw against Pendulum because the guy wouldn't stop reading my cards. God knows why. Round 3 I lost to Sword Soul. Kind of one of the best decks right now. Unlucky for what it is. The guy just had pace, and more pace. Then played Numeron round 4. Lost that because all they have to do is get you to a simple game state, and I don't think I got full combo. Because full combo would then force him into the battle phase, and I could flip over the skill drain, go from there, and win the game. But wasn't to be. And also, if they make Mega Clocks, I don't have an out, so kind of interesting. I can beat over it loads, but actually getting anywhere with that, it's pretty hard. And then in the last round, round 5, I played Dogmatica Invoked, and we won that one. We keep stealing his board until we eventually won. But yeah, now on to the deck profile. So what does this Sunavalon deck consist of? Oh, as you see on the screen here, we've got our monsters, our spells, our traps, our side deck, and our extra deck. So let's start with the monsters, shall we? So this is fairly simple. He says it's bringing everything off to one side. We simply play 3 of the seed, best card in the deck. Without the seed, there is no combo. So losing all your seeds is kind of a problem. It's always nice to have one in the deck. And the only other main deck the monster we're playing is Sunseed Shadow, because this will allow us to summon out a level 2 for free, and Link 2 for free. Right, the rest of these monsters we're playing are consistency, so 3 bunny. Drops out 2 seeds, can't ask for better than that. You got triple Line Fire, because it turns itself into a seed. And that's all the consistency monsters you need. On for the hand traps, we're playing triple Gamma, and of course the driver. Because there's a lot of points throughout this deck that getting ashed or hand trapped whilst you do not control any monsters comes up. Double Ash, because I like playing 2s of where I possibly can. And 2 Ash seems to be good enough for me. I'd rather have a variety of ones that are hard ones per turn, and then to cap off the monster count, we're playing Double Veiler. Targeting negation is the way to go this format. So monster count done. Going to spells, so back row decks are everywhere, so we're main double cosmic. Plus we don't get stuck underneath a Mystic Mine, if we can avoid it. Because that's a cheap win right now. Triple unexpected die, so we can just do entire combo without normal summon. Sounds good. One Jar of Avarice, because I found at the locals where I did really well, there was points where I wish that I could shuffle the seeds or shuffle the seeds back in to then be specialed from deck. So I was testing out Jar of Avarice. I didn't see it once. 3 Dark Ruler no more. This is plainly because your big tree contribute a link 4, blow up 4 cards on the board, and if there's nothing to stop you, then that can be a pretty big blowout. As in the Flunderies. One, we've got the Call by the Grave, just to make sure we can get the combo to go through. Triple painful decision, because it says dump a seed, search a seed, and with no seed, there is no combo. 1 for 1, because it says seed. So I think you're getting the picture now. If it says seed on it, we want it. Seed without normal summon. Double cross out. To try and stop people messing around with anything that's not the seed. Double Sunvine Shine, because it's searchable in this deck, and a Reborn Seed. And then Sunvine Sowing. See, this doesn't normally summon. You don't really want this to summon seed. You want it to summon the effect seed, because then you can use this as a very useful extender. So that's a spell count. We're going to get on to the last bit of the main deck, so we'll get onto the traps. Just the one Sunavalon Bloom. It's nice, and you're only going to resolve it once. As you saw in the Cyber Dragon, if you're not aware about this card, whilst it's face up, and you've got you using a extra monster zone that's that a plant's pointing to, things are going to get very messy very quickly. We're going to play the red reboot because the big tree says tribute link 4, blow up back row, so I can pretty much clear the back row that you're going to set. So that's a win, and then triple impermanence because it's a good card, and targeting negation is the best form of negation right now. Onto the extra deck. So triple baby tree. It's the one you're going to summon loads. Starts all your combos. It's the only one that you'll resolve the second effect on to special from the extra deck. It's very rare that you'll do it on any other one of the trees. And basically is the one where you want to go. And then triple Thrasher, which is the one that you normally set up to do multiple times, but you can then pinch your opponent's monsters and start killing them with it. As you saw in the Cyber Dragon game, I summoned this, made it so it can attack twice, attack over the core for 4k, and then attack directly, and then kill him with the core. So it can lead to some quite funny OTKs. Double Link 2 tree. I've been calling this slightly bigger tree all weekend. Only there for the combo, that's why you're only playing 2. I'm thinking about switching this one out for the other one. For the other Sunavalon Link 2, because that actually does something outside your combo. And then triple Malias. Basically, because it says red seed, and then go into Link 4. It's not hard once per turn. And then it also will allow Thrasher to attack loads of times, so you can't really complain about that. And then one of the big tree, because it searches your trap and pops. You contribute your big Link 4 to pop, which is pretty cool, and that is non-targeting as well, so it's even better. And then double Resurgent. I don't own a Predator Plant Verde Anaconda, so I just play double Resurgent instead. It's fine. It's only come up once because you can, because it's essentially a chaos plant monster, and you can res it back. Then actually having two came up quite a bit, and it's the only time really that the Link 2 could come up. Is that you could trigger this, then summon out the extra deck on your opponent's turn, which would be kind of cool. But this will do for now, I think. And then, of course, because we're playing the Gamma package, to round off the extra deck, just playing the 1 Omega, because it'll get yourself off board. It can start putting back your banished stuff as well, so you can put back like your Link 4 back into grave, and then you can summon it again. And that's pretty cool. And then to round up the deck profile, we've got the side deck. Token Collector. Didn't see it, but it's really good, this format. I wanted to test out the 1DD Crow. Ideally, I should have tested it more, but I couldn't work out what necessarily to cut. Because using your DD Crow to banish DPEs this format seems to be the best way to go. 1 Lancia. Another card that I just wanted to test out but never got. Wasn't really sure. I got into a bit of two minds when building this side. To be honest, I've got also doing 2 Nibiru to round up the monster count in the side deck, just for those rogue matchups, and then your big tree can always pop the token if you need it to. Put this over there. 1 Harpies. Don't like back row. But if I can stun you like Red Reboot and then Harpies you, well, that's GG. 1 Raigeki for the Dark Rulers. If you Dark Ruler Raigeki, that's apparently now a combo and just wipes your board. And then for the last of the spells in the side, double Twin Twisters, because we really don't like back row decks. On to the traps in the side, so this is pretty simple. Double D barrier, because it's a bit silly right now. The lack of links and stuff running around to try and stop you. At the moment, there's very few decks that aren't using one of the typings to do the combos. Double anti-spell, because it's just too good, and if you set up your board, you can always set your follow-up, so it's not really too bad. And cards like Sunvine Sowing has a protection effect in grave, so it's not even the end of the world if it gets popped. And the last card, Imperial Order, because you can just apply too much pressure to your opponent. With a cheeky follow up as well. Very easy to do. It kind of hurts you. We are playing a lot of spells, but the idea is that you set up turn 1, and then if you have to, you flip it. If you don't have to, then you combo in again. You can always try and get rid of it as well. But yeah. And that is the deck I tried out this weekend. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Chris for the Glass Hammer Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.